Hello there. So in the recent past, I had saved up a total of 75 wheel spins, and I went ahead and spun them. Now these 75 wheel spins were across 3 different worlds, all of which I was ranked Prince or higher in, and therefore all of the wheel spins that I got were level 5 from doing so. And I thought it would be interesting to go through the prizes and see which ones I got more of and which ones not so much. I think it presents a fairly representative sample size of what you can expect from the quest wheel at level 5. So if we want to take a look at the list, I'm going to run down and see which prizes I got the most of and which ones weren't so popular. So right at the top of the list, we have the 30,000 faith points. I rolled that prize, or should I say spun that prize, a total of 8 times, which was higher than the next highest, which would be the 500 card points prize, which is actually rather surprising to me because 500 card points, that's a really good prize, and to be in second place at 7 is actually pretty decent. Tied for 7th, or tied for 2nd I should say, and also with 7 wheel spins that landed on this option was the Jester. Now, this seemed to be a little bit abnormally high, but it is not at the point where I would consider it unfairly balanced towards the Jester. I know whenever I get the Jester, it generally is frustrating because I just have to spin the wheel again. Some players, it might actually build up the anticipation, but I never found that to be the case for me. It just basically seemed like a waste of time, and overall I just kind of get rid of it. But the added additional 7 points that I got to spin, aside from what I normally would have, so not all bad. Many of the other prizes were quite middling. There was not one prize that I got none of. There was no prize spot on the wheel that I had never landed on. So, even the lowest number was 1, and that happens to be the ×5 random card packs. So even the lowest, it's 1 obviously, but there were none with 0. There was no prize that I never landed on after spinning the wheel a total of 75 times. And I'm also going to include the charts. I did up some little graphs here. If we take a look at the commodities, and we want to see which one was more popular. You have the Jester, you have gold as a commodity, faith as a commodity, card points, and card packs. And believe it or not, faith points took the lead here. Probably, maybe that shouldn't be as surprising as I thought it was, because faith points cannot be transferred from world to world. In second place would be card packs, which is pretty cool because you can transfer those from world to world. Third place would be gold. Once again, that's defined by the world. The world you rolled that prize in is the world that's going to be credited that gold. In fourth place was card points, probably the most useful prize. And in fifth place was the Jester, which was a wild card, and it just allows you to roll again, obviously. And the reason I categorized them like this is because I thought the other chart, it just wasn't representative of what kind of prizes players were getting. It showed the exact specifics, but this shows a better overall average of what you can expect from a card spin. What commodity you're going to likely receive out of it. So I'll be including these charts, of course, in the description for anybody who wants to take a look at them. Also, as you can see, probably going on here in the background at the moment, there is some wheel spinning taking place. So, if you feel the need to slow it down and double check my work, feel free to do so. But yeah, that is me spinning 75 level 5 quest wheels in Stronghold Kingdoms. It took me a couple years to save all of them up, and obviously if I had played the game more frequently, I would have done it in much less time. But that was an episode actually that I've been wanting to do ever since I basically started covering Stronghold Kingdoms. So I'm glad to finally have completed that small milestone for myself. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much as always for watching. I hope you found this insightful or at least mildly interesting, and I hope to see you next time.